Hi YouTube, I'm Thomas, this is my dad Glenn, and welcome to Life Changing Journey.
Hello there YouTube, good evening, Saturday evening it is exactly. Today is a little special. We've had so many questions from different people, and today's a little bit of a Q&A, so a few questions answered. Yeah, so welcome back. Yeah, so we've got some questions. A few people have asked a few questions, so we're going to answer a couple of them today. First question I've been asked, but I've been asked this a couple of times, is why do we do intermittent fasting diet? Well, firstly, intermittent fasting is not a diet. It's actually a tool. It's a tool that you use alongside a diet. So basically, when you're in a fasted period, normally, what people would say is normal, so they say eat 3, 4, 5 meals a day, and then they'll go to bed. What happens when you go to bed, you're then into a fasted state, and during that time, your growth hormone will elevate, and ketones are produced in your body, and fat loss takes place. Because your insulin levels will go down to basically naught or level. So when your insulin levels drop, that's when your growth hormone comes out. Because while your insulin levels are up there, which your insulin levels will go up every time you eat. And if you eat sugar, it will spike really high, or carbs. But when your insulin level goes up, there's no way on earth you'll lose fat, because your insulin is like a storage hormone, and whilst that's in play, you'll just be storing, you won't be losing anything. So whilst you're in bed sleeping in a fasted state, your growth hormone's up, your insulin's down, and actually fat loss is actually occurs then, whilst you're sleeping, and all the mending inside your body goes on. So what we try and do is with fasting is prolong that. So what we do is, when you wake up in the morning, you skip your breakfast and you skip your dinner, and then maybe have some tea. At the beginning, it's not advisable. Basically, at the beginning you want to try doing maybe a 16-8. So you go 16 hours fasting, well 8 of that's probably going to be while you're asleep. So then you go 8 hours then fasting while you're awake, and then you have your first meal and have your 8 hours eating window. Just eat the calories that you're allowed in the daytime. So what we do is we eat 1500 calories. Now if you want to split them calories up within that 8-hour window, which you can do, and then you graduate from that to say 2 meals a day. So then you'll probably have a 6-hour eating window like we did. We went from eating at 12 o'clock at dinner time and 6 o'clock at night. So we was doing that for a couple of weeks, which worked well for us. But we went that one step further, and we've been doing this now for 2 weeks, which is the what they call the OMAD, intermittent fasting, which is 1 meal a day. So that means that 23 hours of every day we're in a fasted state. Now it takes, I would say, 3 to 5 days, or even 5 to 7 days for some people, depending on how quick. But what happens is your body your body will switch from using carbs for energy to using fat for energy, because once your glycogen levels are depleted, and your growth hormone is once your growth hormone is up there and your insulin levels is down, your glycogen levels in your liver and that, once that's depleted, there's nowhere for it to grab energy from, apart from your fat storage. So then your body will stop using glucose for energy, which is from your carbs and your sugar, and it will start using fat. Once that happens, you have a sustained level of energy right from the start all the way to the end. There's no ups, there's no downs, and that will give you energy all the way through the day. And your body at the same time is producing ketones, which are fat burning, is like the fat oxidizing hormone, I think it is. So once your body's producing ketones, then that's when you're fat adapted, as they say. So this is why we use intermittent fasting, or 1 meal a day, which is quite hardcore, to be honest with you. But once you get over that first 3 to 5 days, it's quite easy. You know, people are like, wow, how do you do that? You know, but it is really, really easy. Yeah, so that's question number 1. Actually, I've almost answered question number 2, because question number 2 is, how do we go 23 hours without calories? Well, it's quite simple. Like I say, once you're fat adapted and your body's burning fuel, fat for fuel, you've got a sustained level of energy from the minute you wake up all the way till you have your first meal. In fact, sometimes I'm not even ready to eat my first meal at 6 o'clock, my only meal. I'm not even, you know, sometimes I think to myself, well, do I really want it now? Do I need it? Because I don't feel that hungry. But be honest with you, the first 3 to 5 days you do get hungry. Sometimes you get headaches, sometimes you feel a bit weak, hangry, I think they call it. You do get all that. But once you get that sustained level of energy, you'll know that you're fat adapted. You'll feel it. You know, you feel your mind is clearer. Everything is, you know, feels much fresher. You'll know definitely. You do, don't you?
Yeah,
You do feel it. You know, because if you're eating 3, 4, 5 times a day, your energy is up and it's down and it's up and it's down. You know, but you do notice a complete difference. And there's also a thing, I've not done too much research on it. I've done a little bit of research on it, but there's something called autophagy, which your body goes into when you get to so many hours. I think it might be 20 hours, I believe. And once you get, when autophagy kicks in, it's like regeneration of your old cells, which helps you with longevity, which obviously helps you live longer. But they reckon that's a very good tool for getting rid of diseases and illnesses inside you, within you, inflammation and things like that, and breaking down old bad cells in your body, which is all a very good thing. So that's how we get through 23 hours, and that's the benefits that we have why we're during this 23 hours. So yeah, we're doing it, we enjoy it, and to be quite honest with you, it's very convenient. You know, you're only going to worry about 1 meal a day, but we do have all our calories in that 1 meal. We still have 1,500 calories, you know, but we have it on the 1 plate, you know, and we make sure that we've got the right amount of proteins and the right amount of fats to cover us. So yeah.
To be honest, I'd rather have it on 1 plate instead of having it like spread out between different meals in a day.
Yeah, because if you spread 1,500 calories out in 3 meals, 2 meals, it's small meal.
Yeah, it'll just make you feel a bit weird all throughout the day.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So so that's question number 2. Now question number 3 is, how have we lost the weight? Well, I think we've already half answered it by what I've just told you, but
yeah, I'll answer this one.
Yeah, you answer this one then.
Because at the start of our diet, we weighed everything out.
Yeah.
And we counted our macros which are protein, fats, carbs.
Yeah.
We kept our carbs up to like 50 or 60 grams maximum.
Yeah.
And we keep our calories at 15,000, as Dad said.
1500.
1500, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works for us, so we'll stick to this plan until it stops working for us. But if that doesn't work in the future, we'll tweak some stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe take a bit more calories off, or maybe.
No, I think we'll always keep the same calories. We always said from the start, didn't we? 1500 calories is doable for us.
Yeah.
We don't feel hungry on it.
No.
So we'll stick to that. But what we'll do is we'll probably introduce more exercise to combat it. So if we want to drop another 200 calories, say, then we do 200 calories worth of exercise.
Yeah, we could. Yeah. Like go to the gym or maybe walk.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit.
We'll just up the exercise. Up the intensity of what we're doing.
Maybe like every day after work before we have a food, go for a walk or something.
Yes.
We could do that.
Yeah. So at the moment, it's all working.
Yeah.
It's all good. The diet is, I think, on point. You know, the weight's coming off. Maybe if we weren't so overweight, we probably wouldn't be dropping to 1500 calories. We'll probably go to about 1800, maybe.
Yeah.
But because we're so overweight, we've got to get rid of this weight. You know, there's a lot of fat to go through.
Yeah.
You know, so this is the reason why we've gone down so low. Because ideally, I'd probably like to only have gone down to maybe 1800. I
feel comfortable at 15,000. Me.
1500. I'm going to say 15,000 will be about 30 stone by now, Thomas.
Sorry, I get confused.
Yeah.
I'd rather say 1,500.
Yeah, so 1,500 calories is good for us both.
I'd rather stick to that instead of going up or going down. Maybe I'd rather stick to 1,500 calories.
Yeah. So I think we're okay with that.
Yeah.
And then once we're where we are, once we're at that level we want to be.
Yeah.
In terms of the amount of fat we've lost, so our body percentage, our fat percentage in our body. Once we're where we want to be, then we could think about what we want to do in the gym, like growing muscles or whatever. Do a bit of training and that. So, but then at the beginning it'll be easy to grow because it doesn't take much to go into a growing phase after you've been on a diet for so long. You know, you go on like a rebound. So basically what we'll do is we'll probably put the calories up to 1800 of good food. We'll just add in more protein and a bit more carbs, and then we'll put weight on pretty much quickly, but it'll be good weight, muscle weight.
Yeah.
You know, it won't be like fat weight. So we have got a plan for the end game, so to speak, or our second phase of our journey. But at the moment, our only goal is to lose weight and get our body fat percentage down to where it needs to be to be healthy people. You know, one day I'd love to be able to see sub 10% just for a week, so I can see exactly what my body frame holds and what muscles I've got, because sub 10% you pretty much see everything that you've got. So I would love to be that one day. So just a bit of hard work and a bit of graft and just basically just sticking to the plan, and we should get where we need to be.
Yeah.
So there's three pretty good questions answered, I think. So I think we've answered them. So so thanks for watching us again. I hope we found this interesting. So thanks again for joining us.
Thanks, and please make sure to like, subscribe and share.
Yeah, please get the word out, and the more people involved the better. So thank you very much, and good night to you all.
Good night.
Your support means everything to us, so please could you like, share and subscribe. That will be much appreciated. Thank you very much again for your support. It's been so good. Thank you.